Hi everyone, I am back with Libra's messages for this week. Libra, the first card you got is the Six of Wands. So there's a wanting to be victorious, wanting to create victory in your life, or wanting something to be victorious, or wanting something that you've been putting your effort, your work on to be victorious. So you're thinking of how am I going to bring victory to my life? How am I going to bring victory to the situation, and wanting to be victorious in whatever situation you've been working on, okay? I do get the Four of Pentacles, so you're pulling yourself away from other situations and different things, and even pulling yourself away from the energy of wanting to feel victory, but not not overworking yourself when it comes to this, okay? Because you know you're going to get it anyway, is what I'm hearing. It's almost like pulling your energy back so you can focus on the most important things, which is putting in the work, the Ten of Wands. You're going to be putting in the work into a situation that's going to help bring about the Ace of Pentacles, something you wanted, something of stability, something of money, maybe creating more abundance, maybe creating more finances, maybe building on your legacy, right? So you're pulling away from certain situations that you wanted to have a victory on, to focus on what it is that you really need to do to gain the victory you're looking for. It's almost like, yeah, I want victory, but I want to do it the right way. I want victory, but I want things to be done the right way so that I can feel fulfilled and feel like I did it the right way, the way it should have been done, okay? So it's almost like I'm pulling my energy back. I'm going to be working on myself. I'm going to be putting in a lot of work in my own growth potential and creating the balance, the stability, and the money, and bringing the finances and the abundance where I need it to be, okay? And that's what you're doing this week. You're definitely going to be working on your coins, your money, your finances. You're pulling away from any expectations you had of victory, or any, you know how we put things in our heads and we want it, and then we fell at it. Well, you're pulling away from that type of energy because your focus is putting in the work to create that victory, to create the stability and the abundance you're looking for. You're pulling away from being overly focused and working on yourself so that you can create that abundance, so that you can create that stability, okay? And that's how you're going to find victory. So in the end, you will be finding victory, but you're definitely going to be working on self-preservation, meaning I'm going to want victory, but I'm going to do it in a way that I'm focused more on me and focus on the things that I need to make things right for me and my life. And that's exactly what you're doing here, okay? We get the Ace of Pentacles, so a brand new, something coming in, something of an offer, maybe some money, maybe working in a new company, maybe possibly creating more money, more abundance, maybe definitely attracting more financial possibilities, okay? And getting what you need when it comes to finances and your inner stability. We do have the Six of Swords, so there is a balance. There is moving away from the darkness into the light. As you can see, this Six of Swords is actually moving away from these troubled waters into more calmer waters. So that's what you're doing right now. You're pulling away from anything that makes you feel like you got to be egotistical, I have to win at all costs, and focusing more on yourself and the things that make you happy, that are going to help you create growth and financial stability, and you're going to be moving in a more peaceful way forward. And that is your message, Libra. Thanks for listening. Lovely message. Bye-bye.